While Europe's top footballers are on international duty, the financial health of the continent's club game has been underlined. New research from sports brand experts Repucom says shirt or jersey sponsorship alone is now worth $927 million across Europe's top 6 leagues. That's England, Spain, Germany, Italy, France and the Netherlands. This is an increase of 13% from the previous season. And 62% of the money is being paid by non-European companies. England's Premier League's far and away the most successful in the category, accounting for 40% of Europe's total. Spencer Nolan is Repucom's head of consulting and joins us now. Spencer, great to see you on World Sport. 13%, a significant increase, but how important is it to the clubs who've got broadcasting revenue going up by even more and, of course, increase of marketing and merchandising going on as well?
Yeah, well, the broadcast rights have grown significantly, at least for the Premier League here, domestically and internationally. It was about to be announced. Significant sum, 60-70% uplift. But that is a central deal by the Premier League, and the jersey sponsorship is something that the clubs themselves can control and own. So they're really in the marketplace on their own, trying to generate these additional revenues.
And England's Premier League clearly ahead of the rest. Why is that?
Well, the Premier League is the most international league, so it's broadcast in the most countries with the highest audiences, and so the media exposure that a brand will generate from being on the front of the jersey for the various different clubs will be a big number. But also they have association with strong brands, both with the club and with the Premier League themselves. So it's an attractive proposition for a number of sponsors.
Well, I guess you were talking earlier, weren't you, about the individual nature. I guess a Real Madrid or a Barcelona might be an exception to taking Spain's league as a whole. Amongst the companies that are sponsoring the shirts, your report talks about the massive foreign investment from outside of Europe, but also the big increase in sponsorship by betting companies. Right. Could that be problematic for a sport that we know has got issues with corruption linked to black market gambling?
I mean, not really. It's a good question. I think the authorities will still continue to work with the betting companies for any suspicious betting. But, really, it could also be seen as an opportunity. So, yes, there's money coming in from gambling, but also it allows them to have CSR initiatives for stop gambling campaigns, etc. So it's really an opportunity for the brands to kind of work in a more intelligent way in terms of their branding around gambling.
And you talk about England's Premier League being global. We know that they're sort of starting to get into that rivalry now with things like the NFL and the NBA, other global sporting leagues. And I know that you know that the NBA are serious about possible shirt sponsorship.
That's right, yeah. So they may well announce fairly soon that first time ever across the 4 major US franchises that, yeah, indeed, they will have front of jersey sponsorship. So
they could raise a lot of money from that, couldn't they?
It could raise a significant sum. They just announced a deal with Nike for about $8 billion for the kit supplier. But this is for the front of jersey, and it'll just be a small logo, we believe, in the top left corner. So not a full front of jersey, but it will generate significant revenue for the league.
Won't be short of offers.
No, absolutely not.
OK, Spencer from Repucom, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alex.
Now, he's made the headline.